All right, welcome back, everybody, to RogueTech. Getting started about 5 minutes late. The mod had a major update I was not aware of, so it took about 15 minutes to download on its own and install. RogueTech's a huge mod. It is not something to be trifled with easily. It's just big. So it's been a little bit since I last played. Let's get back into it and start doing some yarn folk things. I think I have not looked at the map in the past week. I've just been way too busy. Let's see what we're at. So I think we're almost done securing our northern travel lane. I know there's been some diplomacy happening with other factions while I've been away. Let's see what we're looking at. Hopefully, we can move on to some bigger planets than what we've been fighting on. We're a little overpowered for where we have been. So I'm hoping to move on to something a little better and get some better mechs, better gear, just better fights. Honestly, it's like a lot of the fights we've been having lately are just horrible because we're overpowered for where we are. But we need to secure those planets because this is a real world map of what's going on in the galaxy, so we do need to control what we control to keep our faction alive against the other factions. Madza, how we doing this evening? Tone that down a bit. Nope, not turn off, tone down. Is that low you can go? Alright, that looks better. Okay, that was not for everybody to see. I left it up a little too long. Okay. So we're still at jump point 1798. Let's go take a look at the map and see what we have going on. So we're basically at our limit of advance. I think we still have to secure 61. Should be one of our planets, I think. Okay, things have been happening I'm not aware of. I didn't know we were supposed to be pushing this far up. Who was up here? Let me jump on the Discord real fast. Sierra, how we doing this evening? Hank. All right, starting to see everybody I did not see during the Helldivers live stream. Let me get into my Discord here and see what's been going on. Harris is on. Hopefully I get an answer on that. Finish poverty prevention for the day. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's the worst part of the day is the poverty prevention. Busy Dave ensuring American people enjoy their Second Amendment rights. Yep. Everybody should enjoy their Second Amendment rights unless they just don't enjoy them, and then those people need to leave the country. You have too much fun to call what you do work. Wish everybody had that. Wish everybody had that. Okay, I'm really not sure what's going on with our travel lane right now. Waiting for a response. Looks like I've been away. Okay, we have no control on some of these planets down here, which we do need to control. So we're probably going to jump down here. And it's not going to be good fights, honestly. All four are half skull planets, but we do need to get them secured. So we'll start working these over. 61 days to travel back down there. Wow. I didn't realize how far up the lane we'd gone. Because I'm really not sure what's happening up here. And I'm not seeing anything on our Discord to talk about it, so hopefully I get an answer soon. So let's head back down this way. We'll hit these 4 planets up. I don't think this stream's going to be too long. Probably 2, maybe 3 maps. Yeah, I should have looked at my money before we started traveling. We only had 9.7 million sea bills. That's going to disappear real fast on us. Big Bud. 1792 moving down to Brailsford. Okay. Got back in playing Space Marine 2 since dropping to Prestige. You know, I haven't touched Space Marine 2 recently. I probably should take another look at that game. I haven't touched it recently. Bud, what's happening with our northern lane? It looks like we're a little further up than we should be. You know what's going on up there? The art of assassination. While browsing the Argos library, you find scarf with a pile of printed materials, holographic chips, and data pads. Commander, I'm a bit lost, actually. I've been here a while, and I'd like to make improvements on the battlefield. She gestures at the pile. Maybe if I could do more than just pull the trigger on my LRM, I might get more kills. She hesitates. My folks depend on the money I send them. And I know I can do better and possibly get a raise if I become more efficient in battle. What do you think I should do? I'm going to send her simulators. We give her the Arty Assassination to read that she only gets the... I don't think it's a permanent buff. I think it's a temp, if I remember correctly. Actually, let's give her the Arty Assassination. It's 90-day buff. Okay. And she loses 3,000 experience. I should have sent her to the simulators. Cam is working in the north, apparently. So, yeah, I didn't see anything in the Discord about what's going on up there. So I've been away all week, so I have really no idea what the hell's going on with the map right now. Are we at War Rosselhog? Are they just handing us over a lane of travel? I have no idea what's going on. Taking a look at the Discord while we are traveling. Okay, I found it. Okay. All right. All right, look, makes a little more sense to me now. Okay. Class Warfare. Raised voices echo down the mess deck hallway, and you're apt to find Dark Horse Main nose to nose with Duck. I don't care about your noble family. You don't give me orders. Dark Horse Main snarls, poking the other mech warrior in the chest with each word. Duck lifts his chin. Even out here in the periphery, you should know enough to listen to your betters. Dark Horse Main 06's fist flashes out before anyone can intervene, sending Duck staggering, blood erupting from a broken nose. In dangerous silence that follows, Room finally notices that you've arrived. A single fork clatters to the floor. Yeah, send them to the gym. Let them fight it out. It's a good thing we built the gym, because last time I had this happen, one of my pilots left. Duck suffers 1 injury. Dark Horse gains high spirits for 30 days. Morale increased by 10. There we go. And Duck will be back with us as soon as we arrive on planet. Though I don't think I'm using Duck for anything right now. I think he's just kind of sitting idle.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
$1.4 million. We did get our costs down, thankfully.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
All right, anything in the store here? Nothing at all. All right. Run a few missions on this planet, get it shifted over to us. Like I said, this is not going to be a hard planet. 1.3 million here. See a small rise in the quantity of unregistered small arms and jump point 49. A heavily armed population makes yarn folk operations more difficult. Attract weapons to hidden. Okay, it's a base destruction mission. Okay. We got 1.3 million in it, or 627 salvage. We're going to go for the money. This is only a skull and a half. There's going to be nothing really good for us to grab, so we're just going to take the money. I have not seen the new Godzilla movie, so I couldn't make a comment on that. I still haven't gotten that Mad Dog up and running. Then again, I haven't got my second Lance up and running either. Yeah, Duck is not doing anything. He's sitting sideline. And we're on a lunar surface. Do I have any vehicles that are ice engines? No. Okay. Let's jump in. First mission of the night. Now you have Blue Oyster Cult's got... It's actually really not a bad song. Now you bring it up, it's really not that bad of a song. So, Bud, I didn't realize there was an update to the game. Do you know what's going on with that? So I just updated right before I jumped onto the stream. Anything major change, or is it just like small stuff?
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command interface initiated.
All right, what we got? Oh, it's up on a fucking hillside. Of course it is. Where's the garrison? They're out here. Yeah, we'll just start here. We'll blow through the garrison, hit the buildings. Yeah, I'll take a look at the patch notes tomorrow then, because I was not aware an update was coming out.
Standing by.
Got here Stinger, Scout. Loadhounds. Yeah, it's a good thing we went for the money, because we want to make much money off of this mission. Parts wise. Usually the money's in the parts, but not with what I'm seeing.
Full speed.
Just that doesn't. I don't use battle armor,
I'm on the clock.
so that doesn't affect me at all. Like I like battle armor itself. I just don't like it in this game. Lead proto-mechs. Okay, now we have everything sighted. Okay. This shouldn't take too long, I'm hoping.
Commander? No shooting, just running. You have orders?
Josh, did that pop up on the Battletech page of my Discord? I'm not sure if that popped up on the Battletech page. I didn't check. Because I'm supposed to be getting those messages into my Discord directly. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Roger. Yes, Commander.
I'm not worried about super heavies. We're not at super heavies yet.
Ready for orders.
That's from the wiki? Okay. But it didn't show up in, if you go into my Discord real fast, does it show up on my Battletech page? Because I'm supposed to be getting those messages there.
Good to go.
I didn't even put those two together, Rank. I did not put those two together.
Commander. On my way. Double time.
Those beach C3 units coming online. Yeah, I mean, I made some choices that kind of screwing me over also, so. But that's one choice I did not make, because I screwed myself over last campaign by doing that. Character's your spirit animal? I don't know about that. If Futurama had a spirit animal for me, that'd be Bender. Wow, the Protos are jumping right into the middle of us. And they're actually going up against a mech that is basically designed to defeat them. 80s and 65s. Take them down. Almost. Yeah, no, it's not hard to imagine Bender being my spirit animal.
Commander.
It's not hard to imagine that at all. Two of my best mechs for this. Oh, I changed her loadout. Shit. Fuck, we already moved. Okay. I gotta take that attack. We already moved. I put her a little too close. Because they're up on this rock, I can't actually, like, physically attack them. And if I was able to get the physical attack, we'd take them down.
Yes, Commander.
It's been a minute. I gotta remember what everybody has. PPC, LRM, and an AMS. Okay. Let's just move you forward.
Moving lightning fast.
Aldelan coming in with 20 gifted memberships. Brian Rossenberger, Valdez, Darren Forsyth, Bob Cadaver, Brian Morgan, Daniel Schumacher, Corsizis, Harris Devio, KMS Scharnhorst, Mike Gonzalez, Aaron Woodward, Shot Scarface 18, Nolan Taruya, Chaos Undying, Grim Harbinger, Josh, Sturm 86, Fennec, James Hollister, as V-Man sees it. Welcome to or welcome back to the Grunts in a lot of your cases. 843. Yeah, we did sprint. Boom, baby. That should have been enough to take down the snare. There he goes. Pop out? No? Shit. Guess we did not panic him. Broke his jaw. And he is panicked, but he didn't pop out.
Yeah? Copy that.
Now, can you finish him off, please? Can we get this other leg?
Firing.
Of course not.
Nice.
Took out an arm, but we didn't get the leg. Of course.
Receiving you.
Of course.
Got it.
Goodbye. One down.
Mech destroyed.
3 to go plus the turrets.
Orders. Copy that.
Alright, what are we looking at here? .68's on the turret. 68's on that turret. It's... Yep. Go for this turret.
Firing.
Receiving you.
And I'm going to reserve you. Wait to see if they come closer. Anybody else going? No. I'm going to reserve you.
Got it. Stay in put for now. Coordinates received.
That was Aldelan. You can thank him. Fours. No chances. Twos. Sevens. I think flak ammo is the best for these. That's the Oscar, not the. I got no shot at the mechs behind him. Going for no ammo, 16 them up.
Standing by.
Back you up now. God, I can shoot one of my mechs in the back if I do that. I don't want to do that. All right.
Location confirmed.
We got 58s across the board. Go for it.
All right. Receiving you. Aye, aye.
See if we can't finish this turret off. Go single fire. There we go. 54s and 59s.
On it.
Did not get through its armor yet. Okay. There we go. Now Dark Horse can hit him. Yacht Scouts are not a scary mech. They just have the one medium laser and the, just paying for the whiskey. Thank you for that, Aldelin.
Yes, Commander.
Always use more help paying for the whiskey. Who's that? I'm controlling right now the Tunguska.
Commander.
Let's get you up on the heights.
Acknowledge.
So the vehicles are not part of the C3 network, so they can kind of do their own thing. Do I? I got 8 energy weapons. They can hurt if they hit. I'll scout. Good chance of hitting my rifleman if I do that. Just go for the fleas. Beautiful. Almost took it out.
Solid connection on.
Almost took them out.
Right here.
Come up and say hello to this boy. Physical weapon. One SRM cannot fire because we're going hand to hand.
Moving out. Time to knock you around a bit.
And of course, your physical weapon misses. It is so worth having PDS on every mech.
Awaiting orders.
There's Siege. You're going to ignore him.
Be there in a jiff.
Yep, it's a Sea-Wiz. I have standard machine gun Sea-Wiz and laser Sea-Wiz on my mechs. Turn off the PVC. I can only fire that every other round on a moon surface.
Missed. What do you need?
Damn moon surfaces. I can't even charge him either, which really sucks. Turn off the Thunderbolt, turn off the large laser. Yeah, I'll keep us from overheating. Not a good hit chance. Oh, come on, Sonar. You used to be one of my best mechs. What happened? Used to be one of my best
Commander.
mech warriors. Let's back you up one and take another shot. We should be able to finish this proto mech off. And turn off the ER. There we go.
Acknowledge.
Really? Alright, I gotta chase down the Icarus.
I'm on the clock.
Do that
What do you
right
want?
now. Yeah, go to charge. 50s and 70s. Go finish it,
Alright,
please.
Let's get down to it. Oh no, that's a sweet citation.
Goodbye.
I'm legally obligated to inform you I'm paid per kill.
Now, the Bloodhound is... The Icarus is the best mech I have for handling these things, along with the Arctic Fox. Everything else really cannot handle these proto mechs. They're not built around handling them.
Yes, Commander.
Radiation field. Kind of backfield, so I'm not too worried about Riley. Alright, can we finish this turret off? There we go.
Turret eliminated.
Good job, Riley.
Orders?
And watch, next map, you'll be a complete disappointment. Now, can we hit another turret? 4252. Single shot. Hit everything around it. That's the way it goes. I swear they really want to go after my Icarus for some reason.
Position confirmed.
Ignore that. What, did we not fire at the turret? Did not give me the... Oh, we do not have a line of sight on the turret. Okay. Shit, started in this building.
Locking on.
Enemy structure is weakening.
No, it does not, Josh, because those are rockets
I'm
and
here.
not missiles. Stop bringing up the damn rocket chicken. If you're gonna jinx me...
Roger. Copy that, Commander.
Got something you want done?
But we're not fighting pirates. Don't have to worry about that damn mech. We're fighting pirates, thankfully. Ooh, 62's on a turret. And only 2 hits. Of course.
Yep. Letter written.
Marker Frost. It's not... I've only ever seen it fielded by the pirates. Why can't I get it? There we go. Go back in that direction.
Down in the gym.
But it's not a mech that you can buy. It's like it basically just spawns on, you know, unassociated pirates. I'm pretty sure it's just the unaligned pirates have it.
Ready for orders.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's only them. Here's something that the game modders did.
Copy that.
the local government could feel that, I'd see it a lot more often than I do.
Critical hit, Commander.
Damage, not bad.
Good to go.
Let's keep going forward at the buildings.
Taking the shot.
That did not do as much damage as I expected it to.
Certainly.
Yeah, but I've only ever seen it field with the pirates, and I think there was something said about it being only a pirate mech. I got to go into the I got to go into the wiki to find it.
Turret destroyed.
But it's a I don't remember the exact variant, but it is a Raven variant.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Oh, you finish these guys off, please.
The cream of the crop will rise to the top. Sometimes, however, this will mostly be painful.
Oh, that should have been a kill hit.
We
Come
need to salvage
on.
anyways.
Yeah?
You can charge them. 68% charge, so we'll take that. Charges are hitting a lot more often than they used to. It's not a scout. I'm not worried about it, but it's still behind me, so it's got to go. I'm going to move you. Let's just have you attack. And I'm not firing past my own mech there, so.
Commander?
So you, Riley. 63's on the light Cali. Up go. And everything misses. Of course it does.
Oh, missed it. Yes, Commander.
I want to take this damn turret out. Yeah, 3 out of 4. Ten factions fielded? 10 factions. I could have sworn it was just the pirates.
Orders.
Because that thing is disgusting. You cannot detect it until it fires, which is horrible.
Target confirmed.
Good to go. Piece of cake.
I'm gonna make some trash.
The building's still standing.
Aye, aye.
We're not going to move you. We're just going to have you hold in place. And actually, I probably should get you line of sight onto that light missile turret is what I need to do. pop out, buddy. No? All right.
Mech warriors, show them what you
No, it's not the 1X, Josh.
What's the plan?
Pirates, Galatean League, Illyrian Palatinate, Lothian League, Majesty, Marian, and Planetary Government. RogueTech Pirate Organization and Touring Concordat. You know, honestly, I don't know what it is about the Marians. Every time I see their name, I get this urge to just fly across the map and go stomping on those damn pretend Roman upstarts.
Consider it done.
There's just something about that faction. Makes me want to stomp them into the ground.
Structure down. It's history.
You know, besides the fact that modern day slavers in the RogueTech universe.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I don't know who's worse, the Marians or them.
All right, let's get down to it. The cream of the crop will rise to the top.
I think that's the one thing I dislike the most about the Space Marine games and these Ultramarines.
I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Scouts down. We're overheating. Close to overheating. Oh, and he's in a fucking radiation field. Turn off the ER, just hit him with the pulse.
Roger that.
They're hiding in the radiation.
Physical attack.
Nope, God Emperor preserve us. I'm only speaking about the Ultramarines.
What's up, boss? On my way.
Oh, screw the space communists. Screw them.
Locked on target. Let's hit them hard.
What's up, Commander?
You know, I've always been a fan of the Dark Angels because they're kind of like the most medieval faction. Like very like knights in shining armor type. Not knights in shining armor, but like actual like knights.
Target marked.
Oh yeah, they got really powerful long range units. Honestly, I prefer when I did tabletop. Like you're talking really back in the day with I started playing in the late 90s. I loved playing the Guard. Back in the 90s. Because you could put a lot of firepower on the table back then. I'm not so sure about now. I really haven't been paying attention to the game lately. There's a lot of stuff that Games Workshop has done has been like very... Did we not hit the Calliope again? Questionable, to say the least. There we go. Hit it.
What do you need?
And discharge them. Go for the punch. Go for the punch.
Targeting for physical
There we
attack.
go.
Let's hit him hard.
Finish him off.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
No hiding from the Rock'em Sock'em robot.
Waiting for orders.
You know that's not going to happen. You
Acknowledge.
know that's not going to happen. Let's turn off the capacitors. There we go.
Confirmed.
I'm really loving the build on my rifle with those 4 light
Good
PPCs.
to go.
I really do like that.
Roger that.
You and everybody else. You and everybody else. It's kind of like the old man yelling at the moon when it comes to Games Workshop. They don't
Taking a
listen.
shot.
They're like Wizards of the Coast in that way. They just don't listen to their fan base. It's like, it's our way or the highway. Fuck the
Waiting for
fans.
orders.
And that's why they're losing everybody.
Roger that. Let's hit him hard. Flatten that one. Long-range missiles are out.
In a computer game, you like the Dark Eldar? Never really got the hang of playing them in the any of the campaign games.
How might I help? Have no doubt it will be done.
Building, large building. Go for the medium building.
Good to go. Hot damn, let's do this.
Not at all, because it's not lore.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it.
Yeah. Our rotary can hit them from here, really. Yeah, just send a single shot. Maybe we can strip the last of that armor off.
See if I'm sober enough to line this. I can see why people enjoy
course not.
this line of work.
Waiting for orders.
Don't get me started. They destroyed they totally destroyed the fantasy setting, which was my big setting. And they're destroying. GW got into the culture wars and they should have stayed out. They really should have stayed out.
Firing. Hell yes. That didn't hit.
Mike, how we doing this evening? When I was, yep.
Yep. Got it.
I think all the corporations are basically everybody got involved in the culture wars, and I think they're all starting to
I'm
learn
on
their,
it.
except for Games Workshop. It seems like everybody's
Show me
starting to
your
learn their
war
lesson on
face.
that stuff.
What's up, boss?
Actually, no, standard move. We need to cool you down.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect them moving the story forward, but the way they moved it forward is just asinine. Oh, hell no, 23s, no. Finish off this building.
Affirmative. Brought it down, Commander. Ready to get it on. Aye, aye. Copy that.
And I have to say, like, if you look at like game top world universes, Battletech's done it the best so far. Honestly, they've done it the best.
Orders. Moving to position. Engaging.
Turrets down, 3 buildings to go, and
Target
1
control.
turret on the back side of the base. Yeah, no, I'll never touch Age of Sigmar. I'm kind of dead set against it because it's just asinine. It's freaking. It was just a way of making everybody who's in the fantasy universe like stop using their models and have to buy all brand new stuff. That's basically what it came down to. It was a money grab.
Target locked.
Advance the timeline, but make everybody pay out the wazoo on new stuff. Because Games Workshop has never been cheap on the models. Never.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
You know, as a kid when I played fantasy, I'd save up, like I wouldn't eat lunch at school to save the money to buy the models and the paint.
Piece of cake. All right, everybody, let's get this done.
Waiting for orders.
Gothic does not exist.
Acknowledged. Locking on target. Well done. Here we go.
No, there was a bunch of lawsuits with Japanese companies because of the Gundam stuff. A lot of it was like kind of similar.
All right, let's get down to it.
There's a lot of lawsuits. Thankfully not against Nintendo because they seem to be very good at winning those.
Well, let's hope they have insurance.
Hit the building next to the one I was aiming at. Okay.
Standing by. On it. Firing on target. Okay, let's go.
Really, like 5 points of health left on that building? Really?
What's the plan? Moving out.
Still have to get to this turret back here.
Target acquired and locked in. Let's go.
We're probably spending more
Target
money on
eliminated.
ordnance than we're actually earning.
Out of LRMs.
Acknowledged. I'm taking the shot. Mess him up.
Yep.
Mess him up good.
Good to go.
Also over the VTOL mechs, like everybody knows, like I'm dead set against like the VTOL mechs because they just don't make any sense. It's like they could have done with them what they did with a lot of the other stuff in universe that didn't pan out. Like keep it in universe, but as like it was something that was tested but didn't work out. Because when you think of like Lamb mechs, and a lot of those mechs never saw the light of day
Mess them up.
in universe because they straight up ripped off F-16s, Warthogs. Like you see them in this game, but you don't see the models from because they just straight up ripped, you know, the fuselages of those aircraft and put legs and arms on them. But
Receiving you.
dedicated aerospace assets in this universe would do the job better than any mech land. They don't make sense. They're just big flying targets.
Commander.
I mean, under tabletop rules, they're kind of OP, but in actuality, it's something that would get destroyed very easily. We are set up for DCS. Like I was saying on the Discord the other day, that's not a game. My whiskey-addled brain could not handle that game. You're showing that building without firing through you. I can't.
Move order received.
Rainy! How we doing this evening? I was wondering if you're going to hear your name often enough that you pop in.
Okay, now it's on. Standing by. Order acknowledged. Firing.
Hey Josh, you should go test that. Go into your bathroom, turn off the lights, look in the mirror, and say Rainy Day's name 3 times. See if he appears behind you.
Yes, Commander. One low.
Yes, Commander.
And we need one more building. Anything I already damaged? This one, okay.
Firing. Yes! Give them everything you've got! Yeah? Firing. Let's hit them hard. Long-range missiles are out.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it.
No, I was more or less thinking if you did it, like a horde of emus would appear behind you and like do ungodly things to you that you'd probably enjoy.
Yes, Commander. Let's move. Engaging. Oh, it's on now.
Reporting.
Oh, you're overeating. Shit. Yeah, let's just move you and get you cooled off.
What's up, boss? Location confirmed.
Let's turn off the Artemis.
Firing on target. Hot damn. Let's do this.
What do you need?
Was it ever off the menu?
Hell yes.
Orders? Roger that.
Jabberwock, no advertising for Chick-fil-A on my channel unless they're paying me for advertisements. But they do have good billboards. I love their billboards.
Orders?
And we don't need to move you. Let's go indirect. Can we hit this line? 35s, really? Go for it. There we go. Last turret's
Forward.
down.
No retreat.
Now we just gotta finish off the last building. Just watch Guga Foods. Wait, you can eat an ostrich? Is that even legal?
Waiting for orders. Consider it done. Target marked.
There we go.
Log out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
I had no idea. At all, I had no idea. Like, I've just never seen it, so I literally had no idea. I thought I was pretty well associated with all the crazy food out there. I didn't know like ostrich was actually on the menu. I'm gonna have to try it now. I'll be in Florida. Hold on. Calendar. So I have to go down there for a wedding. Yeah, I'll be down there in October for a wedding. So, I have to check it out. No Soylent Green based foods. Never. Absolutely never. All right, hold on. I'm looking him up right now while this loads out. Guga Foods. They have a YouTube channel? TV program. Foods on YouTube. All right, so because I'm really interested in seeing what this is, I think this stream's going to be partly a live reaction to what this guy is doing. I don't think channel's not really set up for this stuff, but I really want to take a look at this. So we all get to see what ostrich being cooked looks like. I really want to take a look at this. So let's go to video capture. Oh no, wrong thing. For browser source. No, that's not it. Oh crap. I've never set this up before. Window capture. There we go. Why is my camera not appearing over the top of it? See, I think that might work. I just want to... I don't know if any of you all want to see this, but I definitely want to see this, so... Slater, how we doing? Just make sure I have any objectionable material close. Yeah, RogueTech's getting a little weird, Snickle. Somebody brought up like cooked ostrich, and I'm kind of interested to see what it looks like, so we're going to take a look at that right now.
Today's video by saying thank you to all 5 million of you that have subscribed to this channel. Without you,
wow, 5
nothing
million.
would be
Holy
possible.
Crap.
I have been working on this video for
million.
almost
Holy
3 years. Yes,
They live in the pasture, wild and free. It is the way they're supposed to be raised.
Yeah, kangaroo meat
unlike other
cheap
farmers,
is
where
kangaroo
they
meat
live
is
their
very
entire
cheap.
lives in feeding lots. And by now you notice one thing: some are black and others are gray. And here's why.
So right now, Joey, you're taking us to the breeders. Is that what this is?
Yes, this is the adult birds, call them the breeder field.
What is that on their butt?
That is, believe it or not, their penis.
Really?
Wait, what?
Yeah, only when it's breeding season. So
What?
those legs
How-
turn-
Oh, what? Okay, so dangerous man in military, second lieutenant, one map. Yeah, no. Close, but it's a pissed off Marine with a rifle. No, it's a pissed off paratrooper with a rifle.
How come he's like so pinked up, and that one is red all up? It looks like he's ready to go.
Oh yeah, you know, if you walk, you couldn't walk across this field and live. We'll go in there.
What?
Yeah, we're going
Joe,
in
are
there.
you serious?
Come on, let's walk.
Hell no, you could not pay me enough to go in there. It's gonna take me out. All the big black ones are the roosters.
Yes.
This thing is fucking huge. I didn't realize how big these things were. I'll be honest, I did not know these things were so big.
Yeah, we run about a 5-to-1 ratio in here.
Is there any reason why this one here for specifically is like so red and then the other ones are not?
Yeah, so there's different species, like subspecies of them. There's the African reds, blues, and blacks.
Ah, so that's naturally he's always like this.
Only during breeding season.
Only during
So
breeding.
that's like the testosterone coming out of them.
They are dangerous animals, super strong. They have dead to 7. Joey collects all of the eggs. One good ostrich can lay
Whoa,
up
whoa,
to
whoa.
100
How big were
eggs.
those things?
They got a lot more stamina than
A jelly.
that's a lot.
Every day between 5 o'clock to 7, Joey collects all of the
Look at the size of these fucking eggs. They're bigger than softballs. The legs are strong enough to kick a car door through the car. What? Okay, I got to visit one of these farms down in Florida. I got to visit
One
one.
good ostrich can lay up to 100 eggs a year.
That's a lot of jelly.
These are the biggest eggs on Earth, weighing anywhere between 3 pounds to 5. They have super tough shells, and they take twice as long to hatch as chicken eggs.
So where are we going right now, Joey?
Right now we're going to the incubator room.
Incubator. So you actually breed the whole thing?
Let's jump
Go
right
ahead,
into
called the
that.
pipping muscle, and it'll involuntarily pulse until they're out of the egg.
Oh,
And
really?
Yeah,
they
oh,
kick
you've had
the
it before,
rest
Mike?
of the way out.
Believe me when I tell you, friends, the shell is like a rock. And if you don't take care of them when they're
I mean,
here,
you can
they will-
hear
Rest of the
that.
way out.
Believe me when I tell you, friends.
You can hear that hitting. I'm going to stay quiet for a second. Go back about a second. But you can hear him hitting that thing with a knife.
Egg.
Oh,
And
really?
they kick the rest of the way out.
Believe me when I tell you, friends, the shell is like a rock. And if you don't take care
Like you heard the knife hitting that, and it scrapes the bowl as he twists it.
of
How the
them
hell
when
these?
they're
How the
here,
hell do they get
will
out of
not
these
hatch.
things?
What did you just say?
You return them by hand every 3 hours.
Every 3 hours?
Yep.
So no sleep. Who does that? She does that? So tell my people here, what's your name?
Bobby.
Bobby, you don't sleep.
No.
Go.
So we're about to hatch all of these eggs. As you can clearly see, one of them is pretty much almost out. We're gonna hatch a few right now.
This is the hatcher. So the
hatcher? Okay.
hatching process is dirty.
Okay.
So we'll put these all in here.
Do you allow the process to take by itself, or do you help out at all?
If you help them too much, you'll kill them.
Oh,
They
really?
don't struggle. I guess with everything, the struggle is good for them actually. Starts them burning their yolk sac. So they grow around the yolk, and the yolk is inside, and that's their food for the first basically 2 weeks. The more they exert getting out of the egg, the faster that starts burning. If it stays in there too long, they'll die of bacterial infection.
Oh, wow. Take a look at that. How old is this one, Joey?
2 days.
What is it?
2 days old and it's that big. I think they're already big enough to eat. Come on.
Feel like,
Yeah, it
Josh?
feels like a little hedgehog.
I know, right?
You're right.
It's all bristles, yeah.
And just about 9 months, they'll be just like the ones you showed me over
Exactly.
there. Wow, Joey. So cool.
Wait,
So about
wait.
9
They said 9 months for them to get to that size.
months, they'll be just like the ones you showed me over
Exactly.
there. Wow, Joey. So cool. So cool. Are you afraid of any predators at all?
I used to, but now I have a pack of 30 dogs.
I've noticed
I
that.
don't care about people, predators, nothing. I'm good. They killed 2 people already. It's pretty crazy.
Really?
People were coming in trying to steal the birds.
Uh-huh.
I woke up in the morning and they were dead on the lawn, way out in the field.
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah,
the
they
big,
don't mess around.
the big dog got them.
The big dog got them.
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
Remember in the beginning of the video I said that he's the definition of American toughness? Boy, he got me there.
Now, in order to cook an ostrich, we need a cooker.
I believe it if
And
these
there's
birds
one
killed
person
somebody.
I know will be my good friend Josh here.
This is my longtime
All
friend
right, let's jump ahead to
Josh.
the cooking part. Wow, that actually looks really tasty.
You rub, it will definitely do the trick. But what's coming up next got me in a complete
Just a rub looks
disadvantage.
good.
And here's why.
Now the hardest part is transferring. How do I get this in? Do you two go over?
All body.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh wow, is there gonna be a perfect fit?
It was a perfect fit. Now, whenever you're cooking barbecue, there's one thing you must have, and that is patience. And this one was gonna take a very long time.
And just like that, oh,
Come on,
she's
tell us how
getting
many
a color
hours.
already.
Tell us how many
No matter what,
hours.
we're gonna have
Come on.
to take some pieces out.
I think so.
Yeah.
We can sear them up.
Getting a nice color already. We'll close it out because if you're looking,
As in the end of this video, you're gonna see the biggest chipotle bowl you've ever seen in your life. And it will all be made with ostrich meat.
so we'll cook that one whole. We'll do the same thing to the other side. and
Not
then we'll
really
go ahead
liking
and
how he's
slice small
jumping
little
around
pieces.
this video without
Style
describing how to do it.
ostrich.
Now I mixed everything well and let the whole thing cook for hours.
We'll keep it nice and moist, but most importantly, produce the flavor that we're looking for. Birria style ostrich.
Now I mixed everything well and let the whole thing cook for hours.
It's gonna be about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Get it nice and tender.
See, that's kind of annoying me. He's saying we
you
let
see
it
how
cook
it's
for
not like
hours, we let it
smoker?
cook for hours. I'm not telling you how many hours.
But that's not the only way we're cooking it, as we wanted Joey to try real American barbecue. Because remember, all American toughness. And he deserves the best of the best.
Real American
But
barbecue
right at
and
this
using
time,
aroma.
we wanted a little snack.
Into the grill it's gonna go. Oh yeah, directly on charcoal. I have a feeling this one is going to be great. It's perfectly cooked already. We're gonna go ahead and take this off. Go ahead and slice it. Got a nice smoke ring here from the smoker. Now that reminds me of beef right there. Cheers, brother.
It does look like beef.
That is good.
Reminds me of beef, right?
It does. There's no chicken flavor there.
No,
it's
no,
all
no,
beef.
no. Crispy, juicy, tender. It's right on top. Now that is an ostrich chipotle bowl. The bowl is ready.
Ostrich chipotle bowl. I know we've gone way off of RogueTech for this, but damn, that looks good. Drove through an ostrich reserve at a zoo once. Their beaks were slamming against car windows. Yeah, I could imagine so, but damn, does that look... I'm starting to get hungry watching
I cannot
this.
wait to taste it, and Josh is bringing the legs right now, which looks incredible.
We ready?
Yeah, bring it over.
Yeah, when I go down to Florida in October, I definitely got to visit an
Oh,
ostrich farm.
Josh, are you kidding me? Oh, wow. All that work, and we finally have two results right here. We have the birria style and the barbecue style. I don't know which one is going to be better. Which
I never
one
heard
is
of this
gonna be
channel
better.
before today. I didn't realize I had so many
Please dig in,
subscribers,
gentlemen.
but I'm
Get a
really
little
not
bit of
liking
everything, and let me know. Cheers.
how he's describing how he's doing the cooking. He's not really giving you a lot of information.
That's pretty good.
That is really good. I'm
Wow.
gonna have to go back for a little more. 'Cause
Wow.
That is.
The flavor of the meat is incredible, and it reminds me of beef. If somebody is
I'm like, that looks like a
blindfolded
boar
and they
stew.
taste that, they're gonna think it's just beef. Let's try this one here. Please dig
It
in,
looks
guys.
more like boar.
Let's see.
To be honest with you, it looks more like boar than beef.
Okay. Wow, that's tough. Joey, what do you think? We gotta pick a vote.
If you like barbecue, like ribs,
Yeah.
that's your thing. If you like more Chipotle style, this is it then.
I don't think you can go with either one, but you gotta pick
Either one's
one.
pretty good.
You gotta pick one.
If I had to eat it every day, I would eat that.
How about you?
I'm going with this because it's caveman.
Well, we're not
style.
showing emos
It's
being
just
cooked, so I don't have to worry about
100%.
Rainy Day
I'm
being
also
angry.
here, everybody. Even though this is nice and tasty, I think there's so many things going on over here.
Oh my God.
There's so many things going
All right. I'm getting hungry, so I'm turning that off. That's probably the one and only reaction video you guys are ever going to get out of me. So, all right, we earned 1.2 million from this job. I can't believe I turned my gameplay video into a friggin' reaction video because you guys You guys got me very interested in that. I didn't know like you could like cook ostrich. Ugh. It looked good though. It looked really good. I definitely got to try it now. Part of please sell that. Yes. Engine Core 100 sell that. There we go. Yeah, you could take that as a measure of pride, Hank. You did prompt it. You did prompt it. They're probably pretty close relatives, to be honest with you. Very close relatives. Oh, yeah, I've had kangaroo before. The kangaroo meat's actually very cheap. It's very cheap. It's like considered like very low-grade meat in Australia. Eh, 57,000 repairs in 5 days. Okay. I didn't even think we took that much damage.
Job's done, Commander.
No, Josh, you're not getting a food reaction video every time I do RogueTech. That's just not... Like, this is not a mukbang. It's mukbang, right? Is that what I'm looking for? This is not a mukbang channel. All right, next job. Short Cyclops. Convoy mission. Yeah, it's an escort. I don't want to do an escort. Pays 1.2 though. 2-man duel. Only pays 558,000. Let's just chalk it up to an extraordinary occurrence due to exceptional circumstance. Yeah, I mean, you really piqued my interest. I had to look that up. Instead of making you guys stare at, you know, at the game screen while I was watching a video, I had to show, like, we could watch it together. God, I really gotta try that now. It looks fucking delicious. Oh God, what did you put in my Discord, Josh? What'd you put in my Discord? What the fuck? Rainy, that picture is nightmare fuel. That picture is nightmare fuel. If you don't remember my Discord, it's going to pop up in the chat, but if you go to general chat and go down to the bottom, you're going to see a picture of, I guess what's supposed to be me with, that looks like an emu with headphones with a beak and a human mouth below the beak. It's nightmare fuel. Cooking 101 emu. Okay. We'll do an interlude tomorrow night and do that video tomorrow night. How's that? We'll do the emu video tomorrow night as an interlude to RogueTech. That picture is nightmare fuel. Let's do this. Let's take this duel. Only 7 parts? Really? All right, we'll go for the money. Fuck it. Oh, it's not. It looks like an emu. I mean, they look similar. And not the catapult, and definitely not the thunderbolt. Fuck no. So it'll be me with my Icarus, and we'll take the Arctic Fox. And that is bow. All right, while it's loading in, I'm going to step away real quick. I'll be right back.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. All right. Giant birds that can tank machine gun fire, they'll tend to look the same, yeah. 303 is still a big round ank. Honestly, Ank, I do think emus could probably tank a 50 cal hit. I honestly think they could.
Command interface initiated.
Probably need the 120 main gun off an Abrams to pink mist one of those things. All right, we go first. Let's start on the other side. Okay. $50 green tip. We could probably take a 50 black tip.
Copy that.
That's actually a good question. Let's make this a show, but make no mistake, we're winning this. Nope, we're winning this motherfucker. Oh yeah, against the Locust, and I'm not sure what that is. That's not really a good view of it. Is that a hatchet man? You off to work? Alrighty. Need to attend idiotic education to continue harassing people on the road.
Waiting for orders.
You're over this way. Let's take a look at what you got. Okay, it's a wasp. So neither one of these mechs are anything dangerous to us. Depending on their build.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Alright, now that Randy's leaving, we could do a reaction video to the emu cooking. Don't have to worry about him sending me hate mail. Who could forget the Great Emu War? It's talked about all the time ad nauseum.
Let's see if I'm smart enough to line this up.
Did we get a cockpit hit?
I'm legally obligated to inform you I'm paid per kill.
No, we just ripped right through his structure. He had no armor.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
Yeah, but when it comes to the Great Emu War, though, it's like it appears like one person will talk about it and like everybody talks about it ad nauseum for like 2 or 3 months. It'll disappear for 6 months and pop back up again, like a little too much.
Moving to position. Engaging.
Does Tex talk about the Emu War? I don't think he ever did. Not that I remember. Well, I do know we did release, that's loud. I know we did release a new,
Now who's dumb
look, I can't think of the name of the game right now, the naval game. A new Spanish Empire playthrough he released, was it today or yesterday?
I'm on the clock.
For everybody looking for their naval fix, I'm not providing right now. Alright, this should finish this guy off.
Alright, let's get down to it. The cream of the crop will rise
And we missed.
to the top. However, this will mostly...
If the kick had hit, that would have finished him.
Well, who needed salvage anyways?
Oh, yeah.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Oh, I didn't pump up the gunfire on the light. There we go. Finish him.
Cream of the crop will rise
Finish
to the
him.
top.
Mission successful.
Well, you can go bring that complaint to the Houthis on touching our boats. Yeah, it was yesterday with the new Ultimate Admiral release. Couldn't think of the name of the game for a second. I don't know why. Though the intro is not as fun as the last one, to be honest with you. The intro on his last one was so psychedelic. It was like... It was scary good. It was just a crazy intro. I loved it. And at the time, we didn't know if the atomic bomb was going to rip apart the planet or not. So, yeah, I can see why they think the sun hit them. Lost part, prototype D8. Prototype double heat sinks. Do I want to keep these? Actually, I have a mech that runs on these. I need to keep those. And SRM Deadfire missiles. Yeah. Keep those. The Whiskey War or the Whiskey Rebellion? I'm sorry, that intro was so good. It's like I can't get it out of my head. When I saw the new intro, I was really disappointed, to be honest with you. It was nothing compared to the last one. I am in the lanes. I went back down the lane because there were 4 planets we hadn't secured yet. I'm back on those 4, so they're not heavy. Let me pull up the map real fast. I'm currently at jump point 49, back at like down at the bottom of the lanes because we had these 4 planets we had not secured yet. So we got jump point 49, 1805, 48, and 1807 are not secured yet. So I came back down to start hitting these up and bring them into the fold. And I see Cameron's working on our Great Northern Migration. I just wanted to get these secured before I moved up with part of the migration.
If you have it, please dispose of it immediately. And
All right, what do we got? Important dolphin, 1.5 million. Okay. Oh, it's a blackout. If it pays 1.5 million, we're down to 8.4, so we're gonna take it. I need the money. I want to get my buffer back up. We'll go for 2-part selections. We'll go 2.9 and 1.2 million. Because we might actually get something decent. Oh, wait. Our stuff repair.
I wrapped up that
Repairs are faster than the fatigue. There we go. All right, catapult. Riley. Thunderbolt, that was arrows. Not running those yet. Wolverine, that was Jones? No, that's the rifleman. Steed's Wolverine. Yep. Hunchback, that's sonar. I think I need to retire the Hunchback, honestly, at this point. I think I need to retire that mech. Rifleman's Jones. Icarus is myself. Oh, I can't bring any more than that. Yeah, that's fine. We're good. I mean, we're dropping 4. I mean, even with these 6 mechs, we're dropping 4.5 on a skull and a half. So, have a good one, Hank. Whiskey War between Canada and... I've never heard of that one. How have I never heard of that? Whiskey War between Canada and Denmark. Okay. Interesting. I have to look that one up.
Reactor online. Sensors on.
That would be nice, but I think I'd lose track of everything. I have enough mechs to build a second Lance. It's just like, I really haven't needed to field it yet either.
Command interface initiated.
Like, my mechs are repairing fast enough, I haven't had to field secondaries. You don't have to explain movements to me, Darius. Okay, so get here, establish sit rep. And there's a support lance over here on the field already.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, I'm going to send my vehicles around to get that sit rep. They'll get there faster. And we got a sighting on a command van. Okay, so off in the fringes. Not worried about it.
You have orders? Full speed ahead.
No, that's the problem. It is just slow. I mean, it's a hand-to-hand combat mech, but it very rarely gets to close into hand-to-hand. But when it does hit like a brick shithouse. But
Standing by.
That's only when it gets in close enough.
Aye, aye.
What do you need? Going full throttle.
It's like I want to put a bigger engine in this thing, but it's just going to make it too heavy.
Orders. Good to go.
And command van's coming to us. Good.
Commander?
Oh, wait. I said I was going to send my vehicles over here. I don't have any vehicles to send because we're only going in with a half of our force. That's right.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, what else we got detected? Only the 2 vehicles so far. Is that all their support lances? Could be.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Wow, that was horrible. But he is a short range mech. He's not meant to fire long range.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
Here we go. Another command van. Okay, not much of a combat lance.
Orders? Roger.
Awaiting orders.
Amsterdam says no. 15, 23, 25. We'll be in hand-to-hand with that vehicle next turn. Boom! Goodbye. Your PPC for the one-shot hit.
Hostile eliminated. Yep.
No wonder the dash room cut off. This place has been slagged. Maybe there's more we can find out from the main compound. Okay. Hold off on the large and the AC-20. Just fire mediums.
Okay, I'm on it. Yes, Commander. Good to go.
Fuck it. Send it all.
Roll to that.
And one laser hit for very little damage.
Standing by. Roger, Skipper. Kicking in. Taking the shot.
Beautiful.
Target's down.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
You got here 17s and 12s. It's a Bradford.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up. Sometimes failing is important.
Hope it's not going to make me run to all 3 bases.
Reporting. As you wish.
You notice swinging behind me, but I'm going to try and get up on the high ground. At the main base. Because there's going to be another lance coming in. Or there's going to be an ambush. Only slightly impaired. Only slightly.
Commander. Copy that.
Speaking of which... Launch, everybody. Ooh. Got a little bit of that left in my flavor saver.
I'm here.
You go up there and hit that Bradford. Three out of 4, not bad.
How might I help? Have no doubt it will be done.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Yes, Commander.
I'm going to move you. You're going to take that shot again.
Copy that, Commander.
Only one hit that time. We didn't even move. Come on.
Receiving you. Position confirmed. Copy that.
What do you need? Understood. Moving fast.
What were you armed with? Probably an ATM.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, I think it's an ATM 12. Only 43s, really. Yeah, but everything hit. I'll take it.
Yes, Commander. As you wish.
$7363, go for it.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
Of course, the laser already missed. The thing that had the best chance to hit missed completely. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it. Oh, now that's a sweet sight picture.
I do still need to find more MMLs. I want 220 shot MMLs for my catapult.
Target lock on enemy 6.
Goodbye.
Mech destroyed.
Commander.
And I'm gonna move you. Just hit this thing again.
Engaging.
Gotta love it. Didn't move. Higher hit chance. And we missed both
Reporting
salvos.
negative damage.
Yep, ATM 12.
Yep. Bugging out.
I'm receiving you.
Let's reset your stability. And fired him again. 68's across the board.
Acknowledge.
Goodbye. There goes the support lance. Now we just got to get up into the main compound.
Show 'em what you got.
Everybody head that way.
Heading out.
Have no doubt it will be done.
I do have doubts about you, friend. I do have doubts about you. Weren't expecting to see you in one piece anyway. What a sight for sore eyes. Yeah, we're on the front lines. Okay. Incoming contacts already landed.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
What did they drop on us? A wasp? Another wasp? Oh, the Panther X Mortis! Son of a bitch! I should have gone for the parts. Mother... I love this mech. It's a great melee mech. And I did not go for the friggin' parts. God damn it.
What's the plan?
Ugh.
I'll be there before you know it.
I am so pissed right now. You're right, Josh. You're not wrong.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I'm not going to fire this turn because they have their spawn protection right now, so we'll wait till next turn to fire. Oh, no, no, no. I'd be using, like, all of my spare points to go for headshots on that thing. Because the X Mortis is that good. That thing has taken out 100-ton heavy mechs. It is such a great mech. With a good pilot, that thing is amazing.
Confirmed.
Yes, Commander.
Still got the spawn protection, so we'll hold off.
Waiting for orders.
Need to bring you up.
Roger.
orders. On my way. Double time.
And they only dropped the 3 mechs. And the Ex-Mortis just ran behind cover. Awesome. So we're going to have to go after it.
Hell yeah.
Great. Our allied turrets are going to be as dangerous to us as they will be to the enemy. You got to love it. We got quick cell friggin' missiles. No. We might still be able to get the Ex-Mortis. We might still be able to get
What do
it.
you need?
If I do this right, we might still be able to get it.
All right, full speed. Confirmed. Negative damage.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Take him out.
All right, let's get down to it. The cream of the crop will rise to the top. Well, who needed salvage anyway?
Oh, no, I didn't up the shots on the rotary. I kind of messed up there. All right. It's like right now we're not even sensing the Ex-Mortis. And I only have a shot on him? Well, fuck me. All right.
You have orders? Consider it done.
I'm gonna ignore that guy and go for this one down here with the back shot. Might be able to take him out.
Roger. Putting one in the back.
Boom, baby.
Enemy down.
Stop going below the base. I need you in line of sight so I can take you out. God damn it.
Commander.
Alright, you need to go indirect.
Target confirmed.
Almost took him down. Oh, pop out. Pop out, you little fucking tick. No? Alright. That still didn't force him out. Okay.
Yes! Give them everything you've got!
There he goes
Good
first.
to go.
I have no idea what turn he goes on. I need to see the Ex-Mortis come out. We're going to keep reserving until he pops his head out. I don't care about this guy on the ground. He's an easy kill.
I'll just sit here
Actually,
and
Summer
think.
Ball, you can kind of run up here because you're not useful for anything else. I get the Ex-Mortis, I'm retiring my Hunchback.
I missed.
It might be lighter, but it's friggin' deadlier. Where are you going? Over there.
Commander?
And we're stuck in some low ground, aren't we? We are. All right.
Moving out.
We get the Wasp at this guy.
Locked on. Rear armor. Let's hit him hard.
Looks like that was a good hit on him. Not really.
What's the plan? Be there in a jiff.
Indirect. 33s, go for it.
Locking on target. Let's get this done. That's a miss.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Sprint over here. I need you hand to hand with him as soon as possible.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Waiting for orders.
And you're not getting into this fight anytime soon. Well, your backline mechs that don't matter.
Orders. Affirmative.
Finish this guy off.
Copy that.
And of course you don't.
Failed to connect. Onward! No retreat!
Alright, can I close in on him yet?
What do you want?
No. I got a back shot though.
Right,
Maybe I can
let's
core
get
him out.
down to it.
That's a push. Give me full 6 on the rotary. SRM's on the MML and the X-Pulse. Let core this motherfucker. Shit, didn't.
Yeah? Roger. Confirmed. Damn it, I missed.
Good to go. Affirmative.
And we'll hit our Icarus if I fire at him, so you're going to fire at this guy.
On it. Give him everything.
Goodbye.
Target eliminated.
How might I help?
Back line, there we go.
Core.
And give me an offensive push. Actually, weakened leg. Take that leg out.
Damn, let's do this.
Really?
Negative damage.
Standing by.
I want this mech so bad, I don't want to destroy the damn thing.
Yes, Commander.
48. Offensive push, give me the back shot.
The angle, taking the shot.
There we go. Punch through that armor. No? Fuck. No, you'll say wow once you see what this thing can do. It's not closing to fight us. That's the problem. If you saw it closing to fight us, like it's firing at this turret. If it actually closed in the hand-to-hand against my Icarus wouldn't stand a chance.
Mech warriors, show them what you got. Receiving you.
Look, I don't care if we're going to damage my own
Roger
mech.
that.
Hit it.
It's go time.
Almost knocked it over.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
You can't get in behind him, can you?
What do you want?
You cannot. Alright, coming right here.
Alright, let's get down to it.
He's also got a stealth shield. I'm not used to seeing that on a... We'll use our offensive push. Fuck.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Knockdown? Almost. Almost knocked him over.
I'm receiving you.
Jones does not have a hit.
Awaiting orders.
Steed. FTL's hot load, risking damaging my launcher, but I really want this thing. Give him a kit. Or no, give him a punch. Turns off the PPC, that's fine. Just knocked this motherfucker over.
Give him everything you got.
And hot load misses. That damage our launcher?
Show him what you got.
Oh, we did knock him down, though. And that did not damage our armor. Okay.
Yep.
Sonar has a very good chance of hitting our Wolverine. I'm going to risk it.
Got it.
Actually, I can't go for that. Oh, I can go for the headshot while he's allowing the back. Okay. 60 on the AC-20, 55 on a large laser. Let's turn off that. Take his head out.
Copy that.
Head hit. No, we got the head hit. And it did not take it out. The first hit was from the AC-20, and that was the head hit. That should have ripped his head off. That should have killed the pilot.
I'm here.
The God.
All right. It's like, if we can capture this thing intact, we could break it down and take it piece by piece. We'll have to rebuild it from there. But, like, if the engines are destroyed, I can live with it.
Target confirmed.
If this pilot pops out, he's panicked. I don't know why he's not popping out. Have a good one, big bud. Come on.
Let's get this done. Ready for orders.
This should drop him.
Firing at enemy 6. I'm out of long-range missiles.
That didn't drop him. And it destroyed his stealth armor. Fuck.
Reporting.
Kind of wanted that. Looks like I will not be getting enough parts to recover this guy.
He's going down. Let's go.
LBX-10
Reporting
boomstick
critical hit.
destroyed. Damn it.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions
Just because I want this mech, it's making me rip it apart.
Let's see if I'm smart enough to line this up. I'm legally
Side torso
obligated to
destroyed. I don't think I'm going to get this thing.
Mission successful.
I really want... This thing can take down a 100-ton mech on its own. I really want it. I really, really want it. All right, 1.76 million. None of my mechs were badly damaged. And it's intact. Disassemble it. All right, we got 2 of the pieces. Let's see if it'll give us the rest of it. There's like some really good stuff here too. But let's see if it gives us the rest of it. It does not. Anything on the machine guns? Jump at smalls. 2010. I'll hang on to that. Spall liner. Get rid of that. Spiked helmet's actually pretty good. Listen, kill missiles. I'll hang on to those. Now machine gun quarter. Sell that. It could end up in the store, but I don't think I'm going to have the money to buy it. I don't think we have enough control yet on this planet. That's only our 3rd mission on this planet, so we don't have enough control for the online store, so I don't think it's going to be in the store. We'll take a look, but I don't think it's going to be there. Well, and Korea are still fighting. They've been at war since the start of the campaign. 10,000 for repairs, 1 day. Yeah, we took like no damage. My pilots need longer to rest. All right, let's look at the store. Yeah, there's nothing there. That's the stuff I already sold off on the buyback. All right, what are we looking at on control for this planet? We're at 27% control. Okay. And Slater said he was on his way down. I don't know where he's... Okay, Big Bud, you were actually just north of me at 1792, but you already signed off. So I'm not sure what Slater is right now. All right, we'll take one more mission, and then we'll call it a night after that. So we'll take one more.
Greetings, Commander. Come on in.
Saga, Short Cyclops. Oh, yeah, it's the escort mission. Yeah. Recovery mission. 716. What's this one? Battle. Okay. Got the pirate lance. It's only one skull, but pays 1.2 million. So I'm going to take that. We're going to go for the money on this one, since I doubt the Ex Mortis is going to show up twice in a row. Fox, Valiant, Bow, Dark Horse, Tunguska, Cloudbuster. Let's move down one. Ishtar. Glide, you're in Tunguska, I think. Oh, no, you're Cloudbuster. Yeah, Dusk, you're on standby right now because I need another AAT2 Tunguska for you. And Scruffy, you're an Ishtar. Scruffy's like my longest surviving pilot. I don't know how the hell she is still alive. She's survived the destruction of a few vehicles. I really don't know how she is alive. Hopefully it's just a one lance. We can knock this out fairly quick. So, you kind of need to wake up a little early tomorrow because I still have to shoot the next GTCW video. I'm a couple of days behind on that because I don't know about anybody else, but I've been rediscovering my love of Oblivion with the remaster release, so I'm got a little distracted and didn't do due diligence and get my proper videos done because of it. We'll buy the flowers if you lose her. Oh god, we have allies. They can be more dangerous than the enemy. Okay, they got two lances. Main lance, support lance. They're right on top of each other. No, I don't want to come up the backside. I want them in sight the entire time. We can actually drop in fairly close. So we're going to drop in as close as we can and just get in on them. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, no, it's just my set piece Monday video. I'm a little behind on. It's usually like done by now, and I'd be posting it up. I'd be chaptering it tomorrow and posting it for Sunday. I'm just kind of a day or two behind because, like I said, I like with the Oblivion remaster release, which I'm not going to put on the channel. I've been playing that in my spare time, and oh my god, I'm absolutely loving it. It's bringing back some nostalgia.
Commander.
We got there a Locust. It's the only one we see right now. Let's see what else we can spot. Right out into the center. There we go.
Got hostile contacts inbound.
Commando. Why is it? All right. Flea Omni Mech. Vedette. Spider. Locust. Defender Spag. That could actually... That's probably their most dangerous thing on the field that I've seen so far. And a technical Howie. Yeah, that Spag's probably the most dangerous thing on the field. Yeah, Josh, but it hasn't diminished the game for me at all. It really has. I've had no problem with the bugs on it.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Oh, with the Pony Express route? Yeah, so my next road trip, it's not going to be as extensive as the Lincoln Highway. I was very, very unprepared for that trip. So I actually have somewhere in the area of 14 terabytes of video for that. But it all sucks. I literally recorded every minute of my drive, starting from Manhattan and ending in San Francisco, and a lot of it just sucks. So I'm going to be redoing that trip sometime in the future. I don't know when, probably in the next 2 to 3 years. But my next road trip is going to be US Route 11. So I'll be recording that one. I don't have as much time to do it because I do have a co-pilot this time, and he can't do a full 8-day road trip with me. So it's truncated to 5 days, which really sucks because Route 11 goes through the Shenandoah Valley, and there's a lot of battlefields there. You can spend 5 days in the Shenandoah Valley and not see everything. So we're gonna have to blow through that pretty faster than I would like to. But I'll be starting in the northeast corner of New York State on the U.S.-Canadian border and following Route 11 from its start point to its end point at the French Quarter in New Orleans, where my reunion is. So the end point of U.S. Route 11 is like 2 blocks away from my hotel. So it's like the perfect route to drive, and it goes through a lot of historic areas. A lot of it's very scenic. I've driven parts of Route 11 in the past, especially through Western Virginia, the Shenandoah Valley. It's extremely beautiful, so I'm hoping to get a lot of good drive videos through the Shenandoah Valley. South of the Shenandoah Valley, I don't know Route 11 at all, so I don't know what I'm going to see there, but I know from New York, Pennsylvania, down through the Shenandoah Valley, we're going to have some really good video for that.
Waiting for orders.
Now that I know what I'm doing a little better. I just need a new laptop to edit the stuff on the way, because my other laptop is not dead yet, but the keyboard just stopped working completely. It's like totally melted. So I gotta invest in a new laptop.
What do you need? Roger.
Now, the big problem with like having a channel is like you always want to do more with it. You want to do other things. Like I have so many ideas of things to do with this channel, or like a side shoot channel that I have tried implementing over the last couple of years that just haven't panned out because it's been a bigger logistics thing than I ever expected. To be honest with you, there's so much I wanted to do, but the logistics behind it was larger than I ever thought it would be. That and being amateur with photography and videography doesn't help either.
On the move, full speed.
Then again, like most people, like you're never going to be happy with whatever you do yourself. Other people will love what you do, but you'll never be happy with your own work. Oh no, you can see every battlefield.
Waiting for orders.
I was down there a few years back, and I was able to see. I did the Jackson's entire Valley campaign. The only the one battlefield I had to do, because I hit every battlefield on the dates that the battle was fought. The only one I couldn't do on the date the battle was fought was Kernstown, because Kernstown's not a national park. It's privately owned by a battlefield trust, separate from the Parks Department. So they're only open on the weekends. And the battle happened during the middle. When I was visiting, the anniversary of the battle was during the middle of the week. So I had to like do the entire Valley campaign, then go shoot off and do something else, and then come back on the weekend to get to that battlefield. No, I did not go to Devil's Tower, believe it or not. I got near it, but I wasn't able to stop at it. The big problem with the Lincoln Highway Drive, and I think I brought it up before, is it took me 9 days to get to Reno, and that was driving 18 hours a day for 9 days because of all the side and back roads. I wasn't actually really able to stop and see anything. Basically, that one video I did of me stopping at the old stagecoach stop was like one of my longest stops, because I did not have the time to stop because it was taking me so long, and I had a deadline to hit Reno for, because I couldn't get a refund on a hotel room. So like I had to be there when I had a hotel room.
Orders.
So yeah, I wasn't really able to stop and see anything, which is what really upset me. Because if you're gonna do the Lincoln Highway, and I highly, highly suggest if you have the time to do it, you go do it. It is
So worthwhile. I can't express how happy that drive, even though I didn't really get to stop and see anything, just driving the back roads of this country from New York City to San Francisco, I was the happiest I had been in years. I really can't describe it. Yeah, we'll set up a meet, Chris. I definitely do that. I'm always, like I said, I tell people all the time, if I'm going to be in your area, if I'm traveling, I drive wherever I go. It's not that I have a fear of flying. I just love driving. Like, road trips are my thing. So if I'm passing by you, join my Discord, hit me up with a DM, and we'll set up a meet. I'm going to have a co-pilot with me, but you'll like him also. He's a military buddy of mine. I've known him over 20 years. He's like a brother to me. So... Actually, he just retired from the Army like myself. He did a few more years than I did. I did 20 years. He did 25 years. So he just retired also.
Let's go.
He is a Quincy man from Massachusetts, but it's forgivable. He's a nice guy. He's a veteran of the 173rd. His father was a veteran of the 173rd in Vietnam. So, great guy to know. They came right on top of us. Let's just go hand to hand all the way. Well, you can't say only 6 years of service. You did 6 years. That's more than most. You know, my hat's off to anybody who just does their first term of service, to be honest with you. I did 5.5 years in the regular Army, and then I did the next 15 in the Guard. Same with my buddy. He left the regular Army after 6 years and then went into the Guard.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Actually, a big reason I went into the Guard was they were going to make me a recruiter, and I did not want to be a recruiter.
All right, let's get down to it. The cream of the crop will rise to the top.
Like I said, I was getting a little off track there. With the Lincoln Highway, if you're going to drive the Lincoln Highway, you need at least a minimum, you need 3 weeks. If you want to stop and see everything along the way, because there's so much to see. And some of the stuff you want to see is a bit off the highway. So you need a minimum of 3 weeks at the outset. So it's not something a lot of people can do. You got to be retired and just have the time to do it. I mean, I'm not retired yet, but my vacations are long. My vacations from my job are long enough where I get 6 weeks of paid vacation a year, so it's something I'm able to do. So like I said, I'm going to revisit it again in the next 2 to 3 years.
Yes, Commander.
Commander?
I'm not liking your shot chances. Everything's actually kind of close for this mech. Use optimal range for you. Let's see if we can't backshoot this spider and just knock it out. And actually, since you live near, I'm in Gettysburg about 4 times a year because I am a reenactor. I'm there all the time. Well, I followed the original route. I followed the 1913, which does not follow Route 30. Route 30 is the 1932 incarnation of the highway. There's 3 incarnations of the Lincoln Highway. You have the 1913, the 1928, and the 1932. U.S. Highway 32. US 30 was built in 1932, which is the modern incarnation of the highway. I followed the 1918 route, which is nothing but back roads. Nothing but back roads. Get onto 30 for a little bit here and there. You do have to hit some interstates here and there, mostly because like they were built over the old route.
Engaging.
But it's all back roads. Light rifle? No, UAC 10, I think, or UAC 5.
Orders.
Yeah, I will actually, prior to my drive, I'll be driving through in July down to New Orleans, but I will be there in June for, hold on, let me pull up the dates. I'll be doing, because I do the 69th New York 1st Regiment of the Irish Brigade, and we are going to be doing an encampment with the 28th Mass, which was the 4th Regiment of the Irish Brigade. And that's going to be in June. Let me pull up my calendar. Give me a month. I will be there June 13th through 15th, so Friday through... I'll be there Friday night, but I won't be camping. I'll be probably hanging out with Gary Owen if you want to meet up with Gary Owen on like Friday night on June the 13th. I love their food. I love their drinks. That, and I know the owner, so been hanging out in that place for a very long time. Hot load the LRM. Really, that's actually a worse hit chance on the hot load. Really. Take him down.
Corn.
Boom! That's a good hit. Not take him down though. Yeah, so I'll be going. I'll be there in June, and I'll be passing through in July. Whenever you want to do a link up, just hit me up in my Discord. Really, you can't drop the Locust.
Hey, what's the flank? What's the flank?
Like I said, like you...
What's up,
Like,
boss?
I hadn't been that happy in a long time. That ride is so worthwhile to do. It is so worth it. I think one of my big mistakes was not having somebody to do the drive with me, but I didn't know what I was getting into. Have a good night, Chris.
Firing on target.
What's up, boss?
No, I'm not even gonna move you. 227. Actually, I do need to move you. So I want to finish off this Locust, but I just want to hit this guy. Everything's kind of blocked. I hate that. That's inside minimum range. I'm gonna be firing across the He's actually in the radiation field. That's the problem. All right, let's come up here. What do we got? 37. Yeah, he's in the radiation field.
Target for an alpha strike.
Standing by.
Ignore him. Go for the spag. 35s. What about this guy? 93s. What? inside minimum range and we have 93s? That doesn't feel right, but I'm going to take that.
Copy that, Commander.
Oh!
My mech is overheating.
Was not expecting to core the engine on that. Well, 90% plus is something you never usually see, so you got to go for it when you got it.
Roger that.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Not too badly overheating, but I am overheating.
All right, let's get down to it.
Everything near that explosion is overheating right now. That. With a single.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Where are you going, buddy? Don't run away. We want to show you some love.
Receiving you. Piece of cake.
He's got to get these guys out of the radiation zone and cooled off.
Receiving you. Aye, aye. Locking on target.
You got the tag on him, and he's got stealth armor on him. Quick sell with a stealth armor. Okay. It's kind of interesting.
Orders.
We're not going to move you. Let's go and direct the Artemis. Should give us a good hit chance on this guy. 33s. 33s. Everything's 33s on the missiles. Go for the Vedette.
Orders? Confirmed. Target lock on enemy 6.
Decent hit.
You have orders? Moving out.
Oh, 5863. Go for it. I'm looking at anything else. And of course, PPC missed.
Yep. Going full throttle. Take this.
Boom, baby. Lowest chance hit so far, and that's the one that gives me a kill shot. Honestly, I swear, sometimes it feels like the lower the hit chance, the better your chances
Yes,
are.
Commander.
Let's turn off the capacitors.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Receiving you. Mission confirmed.
Why do I have such a low hit chance against you? I'll go for the commando. We've been ignoring him.
Locking in. All weapons systems.
Gotta show him some love.
Got something you want done?
Inferno rounds.
All weapons are go.
No hits.
Good to go.
Give me a direct. He didn't move, so go for him.
Firing at enemy 6.
Nice hit. I'm not worried about that artillery piece since my allies are all the way the fuck back here or are firing at that. Yeah, I got the best equipment I could put into these mechs at this point. And if I move you anywhere else, I'm not going to get it. We're going to hold you steady and just fire the baguette. 90s across the board. 99s and 90s. Turret armor's gone. There we go.
How might I help? Have no doubt it will be done.
Alright, turn off the PPC and give me an Artemis shot.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
I'm really hating new rules with the missiles.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, what I need to do is actually get like any one of my mechs into line of sight of any of their mechs for the C3 kit that take effect.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
And a lot of my C3 mechs are a little spread out away from the master set, so that does not help. This guy's on the other side of the friggin' mountain. I just realized I had no idea he was that far away.
Roger that. Full speed.
Dental and vision plan for my Merc company? Probably not. I got a whiskey and bourbon plan, but dental and vision? I don't think so.
Engaging with target.
My armor's getting stripped off. What do you need?
Rum is for pirates and we hunt pirates.
Confirmed.
Even though we're the yarn folk, we are kind of pirates ourselves, but yarn folk don't drink rum. It's mead and the blood of our enemies from skulls.
Standing by.
Oh, you can't get a shot. That kind of sucks. We'll try it anyway. Let's go back to direct fire with the LLM.
Rear armor.
Goodbye.
Commander. Affirmative.
The whiskey bourbon plan is a dental and vision plan. No, that's my rot gut plan. You drink the rot gut whiskey made out of a bathtub that's going to take away your vision. That's our vision plan. Might rot your teeth at the same time.
Good to go. Heading out.
One last vehicle is on the other side of the goddamn mountain with no direct line of sight. That's the worst.
Engaging target.
Yes, Commander. Locking on.
Goodbye. Actually surprised we hit that.
Mission successful.
All right, we didn't go for parts on this one, but there was nothing on the field that I wanted, so... Last battle, yes. This battle, not so much. All right, 1.63 million. We got some damage on our mechs. Nobody was hurt. You give us locust part, sell that. ACT, sell that. Engine core 240. I'll hang on to that. Arc Royal took from no faction. Okay. Kind of quiet tonight. It's usually a little busier on a Friday. 13,000 sea bills in 2 days for repairs. Oh, that's nothing.
Job's done, Commander.
All right. What do we got this planet up to? We're up to 35% control. Okay. We're going to have to fight a few more battles here. But we'll be on this one here at this point tonight. So once again, if you're new, your return, if you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember that bell icon so the next video comes out. Follow along in the series and enjoying it. Don't forget to drop some lasers into that like button and some LRMs into that comment section. And I'm going to hang on here a second. I don't know if Slater's streaming or he's just playing. But let's take a look at who's going on right now. Nobody was streaming earlier that I'm affiliated with, which was kind of weird. Let's see if anybody's going right now. Yep, Slater's going right now, so we're going to redirect over to Slater and go raid him. I'll see you all over there.